Everyone's social club time. We're talking top goal scorers in the Premier League. I want to know, while we kick things off, who you think's going to be top goal scorer. I'm going to throw it over to the lads on the panel. Lads, at time of recording, Harry Kane in the Premier League, by the way, 23 goals in 26 appearances. Mohamed Salah, 22 in 26. Sergio Aguero, after his 4 at the weekend, 21 in 22. It's like everyone forgot that Sergio Aguero was a thing, even though, not really. You get my point. Everyone's been going, Harry Kane, Mo Salah, Sergio Aguero. He's got a goal every 85 minutes this season, which is better than the other two lads by a comfortable amount. Who's finishing top goal scorer in the Premier League?
I think it's whoever pushes to the end. Because City could take the foot off the gas and moonwalk in from here and be fine. The Spurs think that they've got out because they've had some big scalps in the Champions League so far. Do they see that as where they want to focus? If they start looking comfortable second or third, do they maybe... Because without Kane, they are a different story altogether. Do they start resting him in the Premier League?
It'll be Kane. Let me just going on.
I'm trying to make a video out of this.
It'll be Kane for the reasons that he's the out of the three. He's the one that the club truly rely on more than anyone else. Aguero probably won't get as many games as the other two because the way Man City rotate.
Is that dependent upon Gabriel Jesus, I guess?
But I still think the because of the Champions League and how far they go into the Champions League, he'll still be left out of certain games. Kane will not be left out of any game.
It's telling that Kane missed the Newport game.
Yeah.
The Newport replay, but they don't sub him off.
No.
He plays
because
and he plays.
He's their only true
If
goal scorer.
they're on the cusp of doing something in the Champions League, though.
Does he strike you as a player, though, Kane, who needs resting or suffers from scoring goals from fatigue?
Yeah.
If Pochettino thinks, do you know what?
No, you're right. No, but you look, the logic I think is sound. Whether it's borne out or not is for debate.
Well,
but I can see a case.
We've never seen him go that far in the Champions League.
Exactly. You can see a case where you've got a big Champions League semi-final looming, and then you've got whomever you've got a West Brom.
Huddersfield at home or something. You're like, maybe leave it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a possibility. The thing that I'm genuinely shocked that Mo Salah's there. I still can't get my head around it. I expect that bubble to burst every week because, and I shouldn't. He scores every type of goal. He's there to capitalise on mistakes. So he nips in and stuff like he did against Spurs the other week. He does give and goes and gets in. He bends them in from the edge of the box. Again, gets toes on stuff. Slots, finishes. He's amazing for a winger as well, and that's the thing that's the most astounding thing. I mean, he drifts centrally because of the way we play, but I mean, he's on just in all comps out of interest. Then Harry Kane 32 and 33, 29 and 35 for Salah, 28 and 32.
What's interesting is the conversion actually. Kane and Lukaku last season was neck and neck in terms of their chance conversion. This season they're both about half as good as they was last season. It's interesting.
No, it is.
And he's half as interested, and he's got in half as many. He's putting in half as many as he was last year, which means that if he was just at the conversion from last year, he's on 60 goals already this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's madness.
Yeah, absolutely. Harry Kane is something else, and he's one that I get now. It's taken me ages to understand how Harry Kane is.
He takes a hell of a lot of shots, though. A hell of a lot.
Yeah, but but all centre forwards do, don't they?
I suppose it's who can stop them as well, because Spurs rely on Kane a lot. Do City rely on Aguero as much? I don't think so.
I think City rely on Aguero in so much as I don't think Aguero fits what they do, but he is so good. Look at the goals again. Look at the goals. Look at that fourth goal that he scores. That's a man who just steps up and goes, I am so good at football. Don't he just smacks in off the crossbar?
But I've already scored 3, so I will do that.
Yeah.
I think with Aguero, he's got Kevin De Bruyne. No one else has got Kevin De Bruyne as well. That's another telling factor. But that means that other people will score goals if he's not there to put them in. Kevin De Bruyne will find the best option.
Well, it's telling that Raheem Sterling's the 4th top goal scorer in the Premier League as well, which is important.
Salah has to make a lot of his own goals. A majority, doesn't he? I mean, and that I wonder if whether, I'm not saying it'll dry up, but whether people will get wise to that a little bit and start marking him a little bit tighter. And Mane seems to be going through a little bit of a dry spell, so if that's a way you can deal with it. And Spurs are sort of the same, but can Kane be stopped? You know, because his header at the weekend was absolutely fantastic. It was absolutely no one could have defended that. But if people stop the supply line, then I just think maybe that's what just keeps Kane ahead. Is that
I mean, you're right. I mean, it's a Man City are great, and they've got some fantastic talented players. How do they handle if De Bruyne is out for a few weeks? You know what I mean, for multiple games. No, they've had to face this in the past.
$100 million on someone.
Yeah, well, no, unfortunately, that time has passed, hasn't it? The thing for me on the Mohamed Salah thing, I don't think he will. I agree. I think Kane will finish top goal scorer. But what I noticed in Salah in the last couple of weeks, like he took a penalty. Like he literally grabbed the penalty. Emre Can was set to take it. Milner was normally the penalty taker. Salah grabbed it and went to take it, and that says to me that he's keen to run the race, because look, I know he took the penalty for Egypt that gets into the World Cup. I've subsequently seen him take penalties for Liverpool, and that Egypt penalty is not the penalty of a man who's a great penalty taker. It is a man with massive bollocks. But it's not a great penalty.
Confidence, though, isn't it? It's confidence, and it's also it's belief in your own ability as well. There's something to be said, and I really enjoy watching footballers whose trajectory just keeps going up and up and up. We have so many players in this year that break in this country that come in young, look great, and then get to sort of 22 and plateau, and that's them for the rest of the.
Has Barkley played much at Chelsea?
Well, there you go. He's for one reason or another, he is that. But we get a lot of these players, and it's great to see players just keep.
How is Jack Rodwell?
Where even is Jack Rodwell?
I don't know where Jack Rodwell is. I think he was going to somewhere in Holland and stopped in Amsterdam, and that was the last anyone seen. No, but it's great to see players just keep getting better and better and better.
His decision making's improving.
And you know, I mean, it's sad when you see players like Lukaku just go to have a bad move and their career just goes.
Yes,
you know, you stay where you are, kid. You would have been all right.
But, you know. As well, yeah. Now, it is an interesting one. Like I say, I think the smart money would be on Harry Kane, really, though.
You'd assume so, because I think they're probably going to bomb out of the Champions League, the first proper test they get, and then they'll probably finish really strong.
And then I just remembered that all England's hopes are pinned on him, and his Achilles will probably go ping in the next 3 weeks. I
know, there's that thing of when you see him playing every night, you say, oh, look how resilient he is. And then he gets to May and just goes, and falls over. And
I've just got visions of him like getting to May, picking up an injury, and then you'll just, you know...
Is that how Spurs end up as the... Because at the moment they're the darlings, aren't they, of the media, Spurs? Is that how Spurs become the villain?
Everyone goes, yeah. But then, you know, cue a scene in a factory where there's a guy putting, like, I don't know, making 1,000 cans of Carlsberg with all of Harry Kane's face on them, and suddenly that has to all be ripped up and thrown away.
It's like those England shirts from
yeah, I can see it.
All them England shirts that were getting sold for like £3 from Sports Direct when England didn't qualify. Yeah, amazing, with all the players' names and all on the back.
There's going to be a warehouse full of Italy stuff and Harry Kane England 2018
it's in the
World
warehouse
Cup
with
stuff.
Liverpool's Europa League
Just
winners t-shirts and League Cup winners t-shirts. Yeah, absolutely. Let us know in the comments who's going to finish. Is it as simple as saying Harry Kane? Can you make a case for Mo Salah? Can you make a case for Sergio Aguero? Already, you know, outside shouts for a late resurgence for a Lukaku or a Morata or a whatever. Definitely not a Zlatan. Or a Umar.
I think Nias has got a better goal scoring record than all of them. I think he has. I think if you look on paper.
Cool. Right, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Drop a like on this video as well. Check back for more Social Club this week. We're talking about Man United and Mourinho, and does his play, I suppose, the right fit for what he's trying to do, and ask the club as well. Some amazing content. Do go and check it out, and we'll see you there.